So it's a big major problem, and the global disease, the number one disease of 2023 is internet addiction. When we were young in around 2000s, there was, in 1900s, AIDS was there on the television, on the news, it was rampant. And then came non-communicable diseases, hypertension, diabetes, and then came cancer, and now it's internet addiction. People are bombarded with information, they can't control their minds, they're addicted to various kinds of entertainments, and also pornographies and violence, and it's become a mess. So how to get rid of this internet addiction? I don't have to explain it further, everybody knows how much they're addicted to the internet. Now, what's the solution? Before I give you the solution, let me tell you it needs a lot of patience and a lot of willpower. Because you cannot avoid internet in your life. It's impossible to avoid internet. All your work is on mobile phone, by apps, and everything is linked. Your bank account are linked to your phones, your passports are linked, your legal information is linked, everything is linked. Even if you have to book your train tickets, you need internet. Even if you have to go somewhere, you need GPS, otherwise you'll be lost. Internet has become a part of life, it's become a need of life, it's no longer a luxury. In this scenario, how to get rid of internet addiction? Now, there are a few tips you can follow, and before I go into the tips, the best solution I'll give you, the best solution is lead a spiritual life. If we practice spirituality, our willpower will increase. As spirituality, willpower increases, and this willpower, the more the willpower, the more you can balance your mind, and you can use internet when you want, and you can stop internet when you want. That's the permanent solution, willpower. And by the way, many scriptures tell us how to increase willpower. Okay, spirituality, practice spirituality, that's one way. There's another easy way to increase your willpower. Get up early in the morning, before sunrise. There's ample number of researches done, scientific researches. People who get up in the morning before sunrise, the willpower becomes very, very strong. And if you get up early in the morning and practice spirituality in early morning, as it is suggested by all spiritual traditions, your willpower will become very strong, and then you can use and then not use at your own will. You don't become addicted. You can enter internet, take relevant information, and come out. That's number one solution, if you can do that. In addition to that, there are some tips, but tips will not work if you don't practice spirituality and if you don't get up early in the morning. They don't really work. You can see YouTube, there are ample number of videos how to get rid of internet addiction. There are books nowadays which are selling millions of copies sold, but who is able to leave internet addiction? They don't work without spirituality. So there are some tips. Some tips are discipline your life, set your time when to use internet, when not to use internet. But that's difficult to do. But especially when you get up in the morning, don't use internet. Don't go on emails, don't go on WhatsApp. Get up in the morning. And that's why you should practice spirituality, because if you don't practice spirituality, you will eventually drift towards internet. So in the morning times, take a walk, practice spirituality. Don't use net before 8 or 9, before you start your work. And when you come back in the night, stop your phone, stop your internet, and give yourself some time, 1 or 2 hours. Again, you can practice some spirituality to calm your mind and do something useful in your life, to understand who is God, what is purpose of life, and then sleep. So this small tip will help you, will go actually a long way to help you get out of internet addiction. Another thing is that don't watch wrong things on internet, because that's very addicting. There are many scientific researches done. If you watch wrong things on internet, for example pornography or violence or dark web or deep web, what happens is various hormones are released in your mind. There are researches done, hormones which make you addicted to those things. Already these things are addictive. and on a click of button it's available for you. But then neural reflexes are formed, and once reflexes are formed, then you'll not be able to help yourself. So don't go into that area. Use internet, don't misuse internet. That's one tip. It's a useful thing. Use it to advance, to do better things, to whatever you want to do. Don't misuse it, and then you will be safe from internet addiction. So these are some few things and most relevant things. Other tips, whoever gives, whatever gives, my advice is they are not going to work. You can try, but it will not help you. So these 2-3 things you should remember: spirituality, getting up in the morning, don't open your internet before you go to work, get back to your home in the night before you sleep, 2 hours before you sleep. Don't use internet. Make your mind peaceful. Read some spiritual books again. Try to understand the purpose of life. Make your mind settled and increase your willpower, and don't misuse internet. Watch wrong things, and then you can get rid of internet addiction. Hare Krishna. Thank you.